Hello, my warriors for wellness, intuitive healer, Trisha Gumberg, talking to you about the upcoming energy of 2024. It is the universal energy of the number 8. And if you put the 8 on its side, it's the infinity sign. And some of its energy is power, abundance, and self-sufficiency. First, we're going to talk about this tail end of the 2023 energy, and then I'm going to give you some tips in ushering in that 8 energy of 2024. Okay, first, to figure out the universal year, we add up all the digits. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals an 8. And so last year, 2 equals 8. And then last year, 2 plus 2 plus 3 is a 7. That is the energy of the number 7. And it is really a going in. It's a very spiritual energy. And I had asked in my blog post, if you like to read and further, I'll go into more detail in the blog post. I had asked if anybody had gotten any kind of spiritual nudges or another layer deep into their spirituality, because that is the energy of the number 7. It's about truth and wisdom, and really it is truth about yourself and what you know to be true, which it can be, that is so personal. Truth is very personal, and understanding it for yourself. Go back and make sure you make a list of all those positive things in 2023. Make sure you keep it positive. I accomplished this. I noticed that. I increased my meditation time. I figured whatever it is that you figured out or that you got more of or got clarity on in 2023. The reason is that gratitude and that positivity, that's your bridge, which is also the number 7, brings you into that flow of the number 8 that is 2024, the energy of the number 8. And now last year I did not post. I did it on a regular basis, and last year I didn't, and my excuse was that I went truly within in the 7 year. And so as I've been meditating on the energy of the number 8, 8 type things have been coming up. And just on Tuesday, my speedometer, I noticed it, turned 8888. And I had noticed the 3 8s the few days before, and I was like, I wonder if I'll catch the 4 8s, and obviously I did. And that is my message, really, to focus on the number. I got the nudge. I didn't listen, so my guides nudged me again. You need to talk about the energy of the number 8. After you have written your list of all the things that went fabulously this past year, the ones that you're grateful for, and I would ruminate on it for a long time, and that's the word that I used. Not just review, but ruminate. Ruminate on that list to the point that you really feel all the ways the universe supported you this past year. And then also ruminate on the energies of the number 8. All this power in the number 8. Here are some other words for you in this 8 universal year. I said abundance already. Ambitious, finance, justice, persistence, power, transformation, and ho'oponopono. And I talk a little bit about justice and how we think, oh, well, that's for criminals, right? But that's really not the, justice means like the end result, right? The result of your actions, really. And so what type of justice would you get based on all your actions? And some people might say, what's another word for that is karma, right? Look at it for yourself. Justice also is what pono means in ho'oponopono. And I go into that a little bit more. Ho'oponopono is justice, is realizing the energy that you put into something is what comes back. That's the 8, right? That is the infinity sign, Make sure, I'm going to repeat myself again, that you review last year and look for positive things. And here is something that you can ruminate on for 2024. To capture that energy of abundance and more and self-sufficiency. Okay, some suggestions. Start a circle of 8 group. Do an energy experiment. Do gratitude rants. Those are super fun. And expand your creativity. So those are 4 ideas that I have for you that would actually have you ruminate and stay in that energy of the number 8. The circle of 8, that was my first suggestion. That was done by Lynn Taggart. And she's a scientist, so she actually has the statistics on how a circle of 8 group is successful. So literally it is 8 people that get together, and her book and her advice show you how to do it. And I had been involved in some groups when I lived in Hawaii, and personally for me, the amount of my intuition or how that was flowing in the groups was incredible. So consider that, and that is a good thing for a life path 1, and a life path 8 is to actually be the person who starts that group. And of course, any life path to join a group, that would be good. An energy experiment. So that's literally deciding each day what kind of energy or what you want to manifest throughout the day, and then looking for those things. Then the gratitude rants. I had a lot of success with this, and that's why I highly recommend them, is to do gratitude rants actually on things that annoy you or upset you or make you angry or are a little heavy on you. And then expanding your creativity. That's always a good idea, but I think especially in an 8 year, where if you put out that creativity, you become vulnerable, all those things that go along with creativity, and like how much more I think it will flow for you, or how much more you will feel it, or how you will see it affect other areas of your life. I'm taking a ceramics class, and all of a sudden I'm finding myself finishing all these little artsy projects around the house. Like it starts that flow of energy, and you almost can't stop it. It's very lovely. All right. And then another part of the energy of number 8, of ruminating on this, is your ability to be still, be alone, and be quiet. And the 8 is about being a boss. And if you're a life path 8, you're the boss of bosses. And so it's really important for you to be the boss of yourself and to sit alone with your own thoughts, or try to slow the roll on your own thoughts, or being aware of what thoughts are yours and what thoughts are other people's. That's a big deal. Being a boss of yourself. You need to be still and you need to be quiet so that you can delineate that. And so if you struggle with that, there's a little poem here and a writing from a person who is a client of mine, who is a 26-8 is her life path. Yes, she is the boss of bosses. She does very well with a lot of her 8 energies. And she shares stillness, silence, and aloneness. Oh my. Does the thought of sitting still make your skin crawl? Stillness, silence, and aloneness. Oh my. Does the thought of being alone make you want to cry? Oh, and make your skin crawl. And she goes on to explain how, as a 26-8, how she struggled with that and how she got through it. And so she shares her thoughts with us, and you can see the full writing at triciasenergy.com. You can also see regular posts on my Instagram page. Thanks for tuning in. If you have questions or comments, please leave them. And until next time, know that I love you.